river is beautiful.
They call this area the Pennsylvania Wilds.
This has been amazing.
Patrice is a tree lover.
Oh,
I am.
well, this is the place to be.
Oh my stars.
Many trees in here over 300 years old. This is a wonderful office.
Another state park victory.
What a way to see Pennsylvania.
Oh, Kevin, this is beautiful.
Absolutely. They call this area the Pennsylvania Wilds. So hopefully we see some critters this week.
I'm already seeing some big, beautiful critters and loving it. You know, the British won the French and Indian War up here, and then they purchased all this land from the Iroquois. And then the first permanent American settler, John Cook, bought some land and settled here in the 1800s.
It sounds like a special place.
It really is. In fact, it's a national natural landmark.
It was a beautiful ride out here from Philadelphia. We drove Interstate 80 West. We took 78 exit, which is PA 36 North, right into Leeper, Pennsylvania.
And it's gorgeous.
Nice.
This river is beautiful.
This is the Clarion River, and welcome to Cook Forest State Park. All right, take this next right-hand turn. We're staying at the Ridge Campground.
You mean I get to camp under these big, beautiful trees?
Yeah.
I can smell them from here.
Once we arrived at the campground, we found our way back to Site 187, and we were surrounded by the trees.
You see that chipmunk over there?
Oh, yeah.
He's eating something.
Nice greeting from the wildlife.
I know. Oh, beautiful. We took time to set up camp, grabbed our hiking shoes, because it was time to get some steps in.
I love that this hike is just straight across from the campground.
Oh, yes. And this is our first hike in Pennsylvania.
I know.
And our drive from Philadelphia coming in today was wonderful.
Went through the Poconos,
Susquehanna Valley.
right here into the Allegheny Mountains.
Oh, and this is the payoff. I'm glad I put on a sweatshirt. It got a little chilly for me. It's beautiful, not complaining.
So it says Seneca Point to the right, Fire Tower to the left.
Seneca Point.
Oh, Patrice, this is gonna set up nice.
Oh my gosh, and the weather is magical. Just listen to that breeze.
Can you imagine being the Seneca people having this vantage point of this valley?
Oh, I bet that's why they were here.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's a critter hole.
Yeah. I think I read it was 1,700 feet of elevation here, this rock.
Ooh, well, we are up here.
Look at this.
We are on the rock. Man.
With you, I won't let these nights pass me by. With you, I start to lose track of time.
What a view of Cook Forest State Park.
Beautiful. Another state park victory, and we haven't even explored yet.
This is just night number one, and I'm so glad we took this hike. I mean, it's so close to the campground. How can you not?
Listen.
I start to lose track of time.
What a way to see Pennsylvania.
Wonderful day to explore. It's beautiful out too.
Oh, yeah. After a great night's sleep surrounded by the forest, it was time for us to head to the visitor center where we met park manager Ryan to learn all about Cook Forest State Park.
Cook Forest State Park is one of the oldest Pennsylvania state parks. It's the first Pennsylvania state park set aside to protect a natural landmark, that being the old growth forest that we're best known for. Cook Forest is comprised of 8,500 acres. About 13 miles of the Clarion flows through Cook Forest. The Clarion River is a federally designated National Wild and Scenic River. We have some excellent access here for canoeing, kayaking, floating on inner tubes. I would argue that the portion through Cook Forest has some of the best boat access and vehicle access with regards to parking.
Trace, this reminds me of summer camp when I was a kid.
Cook Forest has over 47 miles of hiking trails. We also have trails downriver from Cook Forest on DCNR land within the Clarion River lands and a trail system at Clear Creek State Park. So all three areas combined total to almost 100 miles of trails.
Tell me about these seats, Dale. This is a special place in the forest.
Well, we call these the throne trees. We have pictures back in the 1920s of these trees still on the rock. They were a little smaller back then, but not much.
The Cook Forest Ridge Campground has a total of 200 campsites. We have 2 cabin colonies, one with the Indian cabin colony and one with the river cabin colony. There's a total of 18. Each cabin is unique. They vary in size and also how many total number of people that they sleep. They are a rustic experience. I've been manager at Cook Forest State Park for 13 years. I'll be honest, it gets in your blood. My favorite part is the trail system, the Clarion River, and just the fact that we offer something for nearly everybody.
After our visit with Ryan, it was time to explore what I like to think of as holy grounds in the trees.
Trail, right?
We just walked into the Forest Cathedral. There are several hemlocks we just passed that are 200 plus years old, probably over 300 years old. And they're pretty common throughout Cook Forest, but you get outside of Cook Forest, it's very hard to find this type of old forest in Pennsylvania.
So Dale, this looks like a special spot in the forest.
Yes, this is what we call the Memorial Fountain. This is dedicated to the folks who really fought the battles back in the early 1900s so that this could become a state park.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is beautiful.
And Dale, I know this trail is part of a larger trail system, correct?
Correct. This is the Longfellow Trail when it's in Cook Forest, but this is also part of the North Country Trail, which is a very long trail in the United States. I mean, it goes from Maine down to West Virginia and all the way up to North Dakota. It's about 13 miles of it runs through Cook Forest State Park.
So Dale, how big is the old growth forest?
Well, in Cook Forest so far, we've been able to catalog about 2,300 acres of old growth forest in the park in 11 different areas. And this particular area we call the Forest Cathedral. There's many trees in here over 300 years old. The majority of our old trees started to grow in mid-1600s after a large-scale canopy opening event. Some people say it was a fire. We don't 100% know for sure, but that opening event is when a lot of the old trees came in. Now, some survived that. So our oldest tree that we know of is a hemlock that's over 470 years old.
Oh.
And regularly hemlocks and white pine go over 300 here.
Do we get to meet that 400-year-old?
We're gonna meet a 350-year-old white pine up the path here in just a little bit.
Nice.
So Dale, how old is this guy?
This is an eastern white pine. This is probably in the 350-year age class. We have many white pine like this here in Cook Forest. Our tallest over the years, we've documented pine here over 180 feet. And this one's probably right at about 150 feet. And this very deeply ridged and furrowed bark is often what we'll see on these very ancient white pines. Here at Cook Forest, usually when I see it this deep, they're usually over 300 years old. Well, just an incredible place.
How big around is he?
Yeah, this is about 12 foot around, so around 4 foot across.
Oh my word.
It's impressive. Dale, we really appreciate what you do here. You've done a fantastic job. We love your office.
This is a wonderful office.
Hey Kev, I wonder if we can get dinner delivered here. I don't want to leave. Look at that light coming through the trees. It's beautiful. Hey, Kev, let's get going.
All right, I'm ready. Oh, another beautiful morning, Pennsylvania.
It is. It was day 3 for us here in the forest, and it was time to go deeper into the park and meet some local artists. Wow, look at this place. I'll see you later.
The Sawmill Center for the Arts was actually started back in 1975. We're celebrating 50 years this summer. Part of this building was the original sawmill that was built back in the early 1940s. We have a lot of very talented people in the area, and we have a lot of unique items here, a lot of unique artists. They're very faithful to us. They've been here for years and years, and we're just thankful for them, because without them, we wouldn't be here either.
Oh my stars.
Hi, I'm Allison. I'm the artist. I made all these earrings.
Oh my goodness. These are incredible. Look at these.
I do all the hand painting with acrylic markers.
Your work is beautiful.
And one more thing, too. I would like you to remember your trip to Pennsylvania. It's an interactive map, and there are little trees that you stick into
When
the
we
park
ma- yeah.
that you've been to. So we can put one in.
Cook Forest.
That makes me want to come back for sure.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. You want to grab that? Because
Yeah.
I've got more earrings to get.
We have stained glass items here. She's a Pennsylvania artist that we have with us.
Spiced blueberry jam laced with French brandy.
Oh,
I see dessert in our future.
okay.
We have paintings, we have photography, we have woodworking, we have homemade t-shirts.
That's good.
Patrice, you're
I
good.
think I'm hooked.
Yeah, you're good at it.
I honestly think I'm hooked.
We offer classes throughout the season. We do offer a wood carving class in July that also runs concurrent with our wood carvers event that we have here.
I won so many ribbons that they asked me to be a judge at the wood show each year. So now I don't compete, but they have a theme every year, and I still carve something for that theme.
Oh.
And so this is
Charlotte's Web.
So I did Wilbur and Charlotte, and then in the back is a saying about the friendship that they had. These are the type of things I've been doing, and I find inspiration in children and animals.
And your family and
Yeah, my
your
family,
tie
yes.
here to Cook Forest
Oh, yes.
State Park.
Yes.
Jack Pallou's gonna be with us today. He's been an artist here for, I wanna say probably 15 years or so.
So here he is.
Hello,
How are you, Jack?
I am great.
You've just been doing this while we've been in there shopping?
Yes. Guilty.
And guess what he's got? Your
I
tree.
know.
Patrice is a tree lover.
Oh.
I am.
Well, this is the place to be.
Absolutely. I
Oh,
found that out
my.
yesterday on our hike.
Just the magnitude of this forest. I mean,
Yes.
it's amazing. Most of this painting was blocked in fairly quick with broad brush strokes, and then as I paint, I start looking out there and I can see basically what it needs. And there's hidden colors and temperatures. You want to harmonize it, so you want to keep a family there. So you want all these colors to work through the whole painting. You don't want to separate the family.
I could listen to Jack all day here, making his own art. We've had such a great afternoon from Allison and her wood art, and Janet and her wood carving, and now Jack with his oil painting. Cook Forest, the sawmill. What a great day.
I know. I'm inspired. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
Patrice, you ready to go see some elk?
I am. I've been waiting for it all week.
I am ready too. Yeah.
Every morning when we step outside, we are greeted by wildlife everywhere.
They don't call it the Pennsylvania Wilds for nothing. In fact, today we're headed to a unique wildlife destination.
The property here at the Elk Country Visitor Center in Benezet, Pennsylvania is about 250 acres. This facility is owned by the Department of Conservation and Natural Resources. Elk were native to Pennsylvania long ago. At one time, there was over 100,000 eastern woodland elk in Pennsylvania. As Pennsylvania was settled, the population of elk declined. Our mission is to conserve and enhance Pennsylvania's elk country for future generations. We have a 4D theater that is very engaging, very educational. It takes you through some elk history in Pennsylvania, as well as what the elk are doing different times of the year.
Oh my gosh, it's snowing.
We also have a great gift shop here where we only sell USA-made products. We have lots of wildlife displays, interactive touch screens.
Meet the critters of the Pennsylvania wilds.
Let's go with the beaver. I just love those guys.
There's lots to see here, lots to learn about, and something for every age. What I probably like best is when I get to talk to somebody that may not have a background in the outdoors. And I am bringing something brand new, something magical to them that perhaps they've never seen or learned about before.
Look at him.
Benezet, Pennsylvania. Aaron's leading, Randy's here, got the horses. We got Jeff and his wife here. And we're experiencing something that not many people get to see.
This one that's here all by itself in the middle, that's this year's calf, and that's a really big calf.
When would the calf have been born?
The second week in June is usually when they're born.
Okay.
They have a 9.5-month gestation period, so when the rut happens, the bulls try to breed as many cows as they can, so they're all bred at the same time, which means they deliver about the same time. And Mother Nature does that as a survivability thing, because our #1 predator in Pennsylvania of our calves is the black bear.
Okay.
And so the black bear does get some, but he can't get them all if they're all born at the same time. When you see them start to lay down, they have a 4-part stomach like a regular cow. And what they'll do is they'll regurgitate that food, and you'll see them chewing. Looks like they're chewing bubble gum. They're chewing their cud.
You had pointed out too, we're out here in the middle of it and right this next to them. But look how close the visitors can be.
We see about 500,000 people come here every year, but there was, out of the 500,000 people, some people just couldn't walk out along the wall. And through some great donations and a lot of work, we were able to build that handicap accessible blind, so even those people that have ambulatory issues can come out and they get to see this great show that we're seeing right now.
Jeff, your office is absolutely beautiful. This is a one-of-a-kind experience. Everybody needs to do this, truly.
That's the thing. I don't know if we've talked about that today, but it doesn't cost a dime to come here. The wagon ride does. We charge a fee to get on the wagon, but to come here and experience this cool place doesn't cost a thing.
What is your favorite part? You've been here now for how long?
I started here as a volunteer 15 years ago, and I was around here so much, I guess the Keystone Elk Country Alliance asked me to be on their board of directors. I get to come out of my office and go for a walk and hang out with these guys.
And this is why I RV. I mean, it's life-changing moments like this. Get off the beaten path. These hidden gems, thank you for having us. This has been amazing.
So what'd you get there?
I got a couple sweatshirts, some t-shirts, maybe a magnet, some popcorn.
We have had such a great week in Pennsylvania.
We sure have. This place is amazing.
I didn't think I was going to get you out of here. The weather has been fantastic.
I don't know if you are. We have that map that we got from Sawmill.
Yeah.
And we got to keep plugging away at the state parks. So we have
ready.
more to explore.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's do it. We got a mission.